Okay, guys, have you heard Aaliyah's story? 13 years, you guys. 13 years of dating someone only for them to propose and then cheat on you 3 months before the wedding. I don't know how my girl Aaliyah is here on these internets, on this web wide worlds, world wide webs. What? See, I can't even speak properly. Just telling the story because, anyway, let me spill the tea. Okay, so Aliyah meets this guy like final year of college with her sister. They date for 13 years, you guys. She says it was red flag number one, but if you ask me, it was probably red flag 326 at the very least because 13 years and not so much as. But anyway, we're not there. We're not there. Let me not get hyped. Not yet. So he proposes. They start getting ready for the wedding. They have their party, the engagement party. Everybody's excited. They booking venues. They booking just booking. And you book with deposits, right? But we're not talking about the money right now. We're talking about the trifling ways of this man. So they book things, and her and her mother decided to travel to Pakistan to go get, wedding garments, wedding dresses, and just wedding apparel for her and the bridal party. Cool. This takes about 3 weeks, because she also has to do fittings and all of that stuff. Cool. In this 3 weeks, the night before she's supposed to travel back to these here United States of America, she gets a DM. Now, my girl says that she does not, mess with the DMs, but something about this DM said, closer, closer. Sure enough, she gets close enough and she opens it only for her heart to sink. Because this girl said that your man was not fishing yesterday. He was with me at a bar. Now, y'all, now, y'all. She says, you know what? She decided to keep herself cool, calm, and collected because she wasn't going to let this girl see her sweat. And all she replied was, do you have proof? That was it. She then calls this man, whom she'd just spoken to, by the way, prior to reading this DM, whom she'd spoken to, okay, you're going to pick me up, baby. I love you. All of that. Calls him and is like, where were you last night? What were you doing yesterday? And of course, he starts thinking, something's off because we literally just spoke 2 seconds ago. And, you know, fishing, fishing. And you know what? I'm gonna admit, I had a wicked moment. I had a wicked moment because I had to kiki just a little bit because the man wasn't lying though. He was fishing. He was a fisher of men and not a fisher of fish. You see, that's where my sister got it wrong. That man did not lie to her. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So anyway, he says he was fishing. He sticks to his story. So she's like questioning him, and then eventually he's like, no, we did go to a bar prior to going fishing, but yeah, that girl you're talking about, there were a lot of people there, and the girl that you're talking about is a friend's friend who wanted, you know, to hang out, and so she was there, and she's like, mm. The maths is not mathsing, so fine, cool, no stress. She hangs up the phone because she's at the airport right now and she's not trying to act out of character during all these strangers in front of these here people she does not know, right? So cool, hangs up the phone, goes back to the DM, and the proof is there. Oh, prior to receiving the proof, not me missing an important part, homie was following this girl. So clearly he knows who this girl is. Because while she was trying to ask him, who was this girl that you guys were hanging out with, da 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 da, he's like, I don't know her, like trying to act like he doesn't even remember her name. But she had looked on the Insta and he was following her. And then after the conversation, he had gone and unfollowed her. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I'm no PI, but my instinct says something is up. So anyway, this sticks to her gut. She gets this proof. More, she gets another picture of him with her in the car, and when he's confronted, all he says is that baby girl has never been in a Tesla before. Apparently, he drives a Tesla. Baby girl has never been in a Tesla before, and she wanted to be in a Tesla. Now, I done met a lot of people in my life, and not one of them, nary one, has ever said, "Ooh, a Tesla. I want to be inside a Tesla. Can I go test driving this Tesla with you?" But this is not about me. It's it's not. It's not. So anyway, baby girl is like, this man is lying. So she's like, 13-hour flight. I set up like this. Didn't even recline on the seat. Closed her eyes, didn't even try to eat a morsel on that flight. Like she was just going through. She gets to the airport. He's there to pick her up. She had told him not to pick her up, but then she changed her mind because she was like, I need to confront this matter right now. And guess what? He is there, flowers in hand, mommy on the side. So anyway, long story short, she breaks up the engagement. And of course, it's tears, tears, trauma, trauma, stress, stress. And 13 years, guys. 13 years. Oh, by the by, years later, 2 years later, homie was still like trying to call her sister up and say, can we fix it? Like, no. Anyway,